rest. You wake up in the could be morning. Hard to tell when everything outside is dark, sickly yellow fog. But you manage to sleep through the night. No crazy doppelganger attacks. Everything's okay. You are not alone in the chapel. There are a bunch of other survivors around, men and women, young and old. And you can. What would you like to do?
Alright, where's the shitter?
There's a corner over there.
Actually, yes, there's a corner over there.
Please let there be a bucket.
There's a lot of corners. Which one you want me to use?
The stinky one.
Go where your nose leads you to.
Well, I wake up and I look, I kind of get the morning, sleepiness out of the eyes. I get all kind of woke up a little bit, take stock of our stock, if you will. I make sure everybody gets one of these damn blankets we picked up. I'm going to split the hunter's clothes with red because y'all have armor. We need a little something just so we're not in the patient whites. We don't look like one of those things out there.
Right. When Red wakes up, she kind of clutches her harrow deck and she kind of sits up and like strums her fingers on it, looking like she's in deep thought, somewhat perplexed.
Would you like the top or the bottom? Because we've got a shirt and we've got some pants. Your choice.
I'll take the shirt, please.
Well, with these blankets, we should actually be able to make packs, or at least manage to stay warm.
Yeah. You know what looks really cold and shitty? All those guys that have, like, good armor sitting out there. Maybe we could trade them a blanket for some armor.
If you think it'll work, you can go right ahead and ask. I have a feeling they might be a little bit more attached to it for practicality.
Seriously? You want me to go talk to people? Alright.
I need my morning entertainments.
Well, Purdy's gonna wake up and he's gonna walk around to any of the other refugees and see if they need any kind of help or healing or anything. Or just a back rub or a hug or, something.
There are some who have minor injuries. There's also one woman who obviously has a broken leg, and possibly some broken ribs as well. And there is also a boy who looks like he has been savaged by cannibals.
Like he's missing body parts?
He has a lot of bites taken out of him.
Okay, I'm just gonna go to the center of the room then and just, hold my holy symbol and just, channel positive energy.
Because that worked so well last time.
And give good vibes to everybody in the room.
Worked great on the doppelganger.
Yeah, because I'm hurting too. Outstanding. That brings me to full.
The woman and the boy look up at you and they just beam, and the woman says, "Thank you so much." And she stands up, tests her leg, smiles, and she's like, "Thank you so much."
Oh, it's my pleasure. I'm here to. I feel like I've been called to serve. I just want to do what I can to help you guys.
the woman that you spoke to last night, Winter, she was in another corner of the room. She comes over to you and she says, "Thank you very much for helping out. We need all the help we can get, obviously. Um, we have problems. You know, the wounded being healed is a great service that you've done, but would y'all happen to have any food? I mean, we have some, but we don't know how long it will last."
I don't know. Do we have any food?
We do not.
Okay.
We've got a few doppelganger bodies.
Yeah, those are edible, right?
I don't think so.
And spider monkey squid
Yeah.
face narcissus.
I can cast create water at will, though. So if anybody needs clean
Oh.
water,
Oh, can you? I mean, the water that we're collecting from the mist coming in the window is not always potable, so it doesn't. We can't always drink it. So, if you could make water, that would be a tremendous help.
I would be it'd be my pleasure, Madame Winter.
Grumpy's just gonna snicker. Make water.
So I gotta
Perhaps you have an empty barrel or bucket that he can put this in.
exactly.
Red just kind of rolls her
Not
eyes at the
anymore.
joke.
And Winter looks over at Grumpy and Shorty and says, "You two look like, strong young men. Would you two possibly be willing to chop some firewood?"
I knew this wasn't free rest.
No,
God damn
no, you don't have to. It's just, we've got some fallen support beams and some furniture we're not using, and having the fires going does keep people's spirits up. And if you don't want to, that's fine.
You have an axe?
Yeah, we do have a hand axe and a crowbar.
Sweet.
Crowbar?
To pry the furniture apart.
I'll watch the door.
Well, Pretty doesn't mind helping with the wood if nobody else will.
I'll go bash some wood,
Hell yeah, let's go bash some wood together, brother.
and then I'll work on your firewood pile.
Saw that one coming, but still.
Alright, well-
Hearty laugh.
When they head off to prepare the firewood, go ahead. Those who are doing the firewood, can you give me a strength check?
Yes.
No, never mind.
Okay. Also, can I get from Shorty, can I get a survival check? All right. You, over the course of the next hour, breaking up wood. Well, after he beats his wood, then he goes to chop firewood. He manages to produce a pretty hefty pile of firewood, and one of the guards kind of sees that, and he gives Shorty a kind of a nod and a good job. He didn't say good job, but he looks approving.
Just think, they didn't want a last ending either,
I'm not sure what he's nodding at me for. The wood or the wood.
Yes.
But while they're playing with their wood, Sala and Red, you hear a woman off in the corner over here. She's talking to a young man. Well, late 20s. And he looks upset and he's saying, but she's out there. I can hear. I can go. And the woman's like, "No, just calm down and just take your medication and it'll be okay." He's like, "No, she's out there. I can hear her calling. You have to let me go." And the woman is obviously kind of blocking this guy from heading towards the door.
Excuse me. I couldn't but help overhear some. Is there a problem? Is there somebody in trouble? I mean, other than all of us?
The young man says, "My sister," and the woman interrupts and says, "His sister has been dead for probably 15 years. He needs to take his medication or else he hears her."
Are you a nurse or doctor here?
Yes, I was a nurse. I'm not quite sure it applies now, but I still don't want him running off where he could get hurt, and we have the medication right here. Lork, just take your medication.
Well, okay, two things. We happen to have these fine manacles that perhaps you might find a use for. I'm not saying that it's your first line of medicine, but if it comes to that, know that we have them available. Secondly, you worked here. Do you recognize any of us?
She kind of glances at you for a second, but then her attention goes straight back to the guy because he's trying to get past her. He's making a pretty good effort at it, and she's pretty much all her attention is focused on keeping him from running off into the night looking for his dead sister. She's like, "I'm sorry, I don't. Can you? Is there? Look, just calm down." And he's starting to get very upset. She's like, "Calm down and just." He's like, "No, she's calling me, and if I don't go, she'll be upset."
Okay. What was your name again, young man?
He says, "Loic. My name is Loic."
Look, just how about this? How about we'll help you out here. Why don't you just tell me about your sister, and we'll see if we can't work this out. Oh, all the while, kind of looking over his shoulder at the nurse, like giving a little like, come here.
Go ahead and give me a bluff, diplomacy, or intimidate check.
What?
That's quite a range there.
Well, it all depends on how you're going to treat him. Are you going to?
With the way you're talking to him, you can give me either a bluff or a diplomacy.
Let's see here. Let's go with diplomacy.
Is the medicine like, a pill or suppository, or is it like a hypodermic needle?
It's basically a syrup.
Gotcha.
It's like a tincture, kind of. All right, with you talking to him and, getting him to calm down, you actually do manage to get him to calm down. He gets relaxed, and eventually, with him calm, the nurse is able to persuade him to take his meds. And the nurse thanks you. She says, "Thank you so much. I was afraid that he was going to get out and run off and get eaten by something, and then it'd be my fault."
Completely understand. Thank you. Just a reminder, we still have those manacles. Just
waiting to happen.
You asked earlier if I'm sorry. I don't recognize any of you. I haven't seen you before.
That's okay. We don't recognize ourselves anyway.
You don't?
No, we kind of woke up and we don't know how we got here. There was something about a mist, but I don't remember my name or how I got here or anything.
Yeah, group
Well-
amnesia, man. This sucks.
If it wasn't for the the earthquake collapsing half the asylum and the monsters appearing out of nowhere and the patient uprising, I would say you were in the right place. But with all of that, I can only guess that you were a new admittal.
That after the creepy dream guy stabbed me?
I admitted to nothing.
And the creepy dream. You had a creepy dream too?
Yeah, the guy with the rags and the knife and the really, really ugly face.
And stabbed me in the back.
Yeah,
Yeah, in
he,
my eye.
we
Right in the throat.
many of us have had we've seen him. We don't bring it up around the children; they get nervous. But we haven't seen him since we came here. It seems like we don't have the dreams while we're in the chapel, but before everything happened, everyone was having similar dreams. None of us were killed by him in the dreams like you seem to have been, but several of us did see him with the fog and the strange city. Yeah.
And there was some blood on the wall.
Do you have a name for him?
No, we just the strange creepy nightmare thing.
Works for me.
That's an
When you say we, do you mean was it just the staff and visitors, or some of the patients too?
I don't know exactly, but some of the other staff, we didn't have a lot of time to talk about it. A few of us mentioned having strange dreams before everything happened. A few people mentioned, it was staff and patients alike, mentioned this strange, creepy thing in the dreams. But like I said, we don't have the dreams here in the chapel, though people who were sleeping outside the chapel did see him and coming for them.
I think we got problems though. If these people need food, and we're running low on food, I mean it's gonna suck soon. Is there like a cafeteria or something around here?
Yes, we had a kitchen and a cafeteria, but it's on the other side of the asylum. But I'm sure you all could make it there and maybe get us some food if you could get past, the patients who revolted and whatever else is out there.
I tell you what. How about you have your people standing behind a barricade hand us over some better armor and weapons if you want us crossing through the nut house with things that are going to be all stabbity and bitey and whatever else they can be that'll be, badity.
And you could draw us a map,
And the
because
Yeah,
what
she
we
said.
don't remember where anything is.
And the creepy eye thing is kind of creepy.
Very creepy.
The creepy eye thing? What are you talking about?
Nothing.
Don't worry
Nothing.
about the creepy eye behind the
Yeah.
curtain.
There's no man behind the curtain.
Nah, it's just a creepy eye.
That you don't need to worry about, right, guys? Because don't need to worry about it.
I guess.
Uh,
It's kind of creepy.
Nope. But hey, at least I slept good here. I had a dream about a butterfly.
Dude, I had a dream about a songbird and a really hot half-orc chick that was like, made me a doll. And the creepy part was, it looked like me.
I can't. Okay, well, I go over to my little palette and I come back with some of the paper and writing materials, and I hand it to the nurse. I'm like, okay, draw our map, and then I hand over the manacles, and this is for just in case we're not around and he gets riled up again.
She's like, thank you.
don't worry about it. I'm pretty cool like that.
She draws a rough map. I'm not going to reveal the whole map, but I will tell you, which way to go. If you refer to the map later, I'll tell you which way you need to go. She shows that the laundry is to the north of you, and the showers are further north than that. You are in the southwest corner. The cafeteria is in the northeast corner.
So the exact opposite side of the.
Yeah, she says it's on the other side of the asylum because it is. To the east is, basically the lobby, the entrance, and she marks off library, which is north of the entrance, and patient rooms are off to the east. Administration, offices up to the kind of in the middle. Records room, all that stuff is marked up.
Wait, records room?
Unless the records have photographs, I don't think it's going to help.
I don't know, maybe like most medical records have like, descriptions of the body and stuff, and we are in a medical place, right?
Yeah, there might be, enough info in there for us to figure out who's who. I mean, do any of you guys have any interesting scars or tattoos?
Yeah, if your records are in the records room, they will have descriptions.
I have my eyes.
Yeah, maybe after we get some food, or on the way to the food, or at some point soon, we check that out, because I'm very confused, and I don't like not knowing what I am, who I am, or who I used to be.
Well, yeah, it's kind of creepy, but not like creepy things trying to eat us.
All right, the nurse, hands you the map. She's like, all right, excuse me, I need to go use the corner. And when she does that,
Right.
Winter comes over and she says, again, thank you so much for helping out. I hate to ask, but I have to. To the north of us is the laundry, and people would appreciate baths, but most of all, I want to make sure all of the doppelgangers are gone. I mean, the wall up to the north collapsed and blocked us off from the showers, which, believe me, is a good thing. So, really, the only way in to this portion of the asylum is through the door that's blocked by the fungus eye. But if we can secure this area, everyone, I'm sure, would rest much easier. And you all seem to be the most capable people to take on this task.
Well, good.
You know what would make this task much easier and make us much more capable?
Armor.
Perhaps some upgrades in weapons and armor.
Didn't I just say that?
But I said it nicer.
For a second there, I thought she wanted us to go to the laundry room to do some laundry, and I'm like, whoa. Okay, I don't do windows, and I don't do laundry.
Well, she, stops and she thinks for a second. And she nods and she's like, yeah, that's a good point. And she actually, she's wearing a cloak. She takes it off. And then she actually takes off the chain shirt that she's wearing and holds it out to you. She's like, you make a good point. If you're going to be out there fighting, then...
I like where this is going. She's taking clothes off.
Keep focused.
Yeah, she hands the chain shirt to Sala, and she's like, the armor, we don't have much, but I'll go talk to the guards and see, what everyone's willing to spare. And she does. She walks out the doors and goes to speak with the guards.
Okay.
She just handed the best piece of armor we got to the person that hides in the other room.
I was going to share.
You are going to share.
I don't think I like your tone.
I don't think I like half of what you've done so far, but you don't see me complaining much.
That's what you're doing right now, dude.
I said much.
Well, if one of you big strapping young men want this shirt, then I'm going to suggest that one of you give up. Whoever takes it gives up what little armor you have to one of us ladies, because at this point we're walking around in prisoners' outfits.
That's so sexist.
Yeah.
Well, that might be sexist, but that's how it works.
Why do we want
Well-
perfectly good armor to be stained with your urine?
Yeah, for real.
Wait, what?
What
Where's
happens
urine
if
come
something
into
else
this?
happens and you start bleeding?
Well, good thing you know how to fix that.
Yeah, that's not the point.
Alright, I'm confused now.
Honey, sweet, just, shh, it's okay. Shh.
How about we wait and see what armor they give us, and then we can shift it around that way before we start deciding who's going to pee on someone else's armor.
Quite.
Yeah, but the whole peeing
I don't know.
thing's fun.
I don't know where y'all are from, but not all of us are into that.
I don't know where I'm from either. Does that count?
Good point.
Who knows? Maybe you were into it.
You never know.
All right. Winter comes back, and with her is the guard that was approving of how much wood you chopped earlier. And they're carrying with them. They have one studded leather and 3 leather armors. She's like, "Sorry, this is the best of what we have."
Well, since I don't plan on taking any kind of frontline activity, I guess I can take one of the studded. Get rid of this pad.
There's one studded.
I'm sorry, take one of the leather. I'm sorry, one of the weaker one.
They also have a light mace, the hand axe you used earlier, but she does say, but we do have several crossbows if any of you want to borrow one.
Yes.
Nah, I got my bow.
Like, I'm sorry, we don't have much in the way of weapons. Apparently, mental institutions don't keep a lot of weapons on hand.
That's just crazy. If you ever needed weapons, it's for crazy people.
Okay, it was studded armor, and then what was between that and the light mace?
There were 3 leather armors.
3 leather armors, 1 studded armor, 1 hand axe, and some crossbows.
Pear tree?
And a light mace.
No, the doppelgangers ate the partridge.
Oh, okay, so how many crossbow bolts, by chance?
Basically, the supply of crossbow bolts is limitless while you are still able to make it back here to the chapel.
Light crossbows?
Yes, they are light crossbows.
Alright.
I'll take one just in case I gotta
You never know.
shoot something. Alright, with the armor situation here, do we want me to wear the chain, because I'm probably going to get punched the most? Or do we want Pretty to wear it, because we need Pretty to stay alive to heal us after we get punched the most?
Good call. I always just assumed I was not going to get hit and use a leather one.
If you feel like you can best serve the group by getting punched in the face, then I am not gonna, stand in the way of you meeting your potential.
Touché.
Thank you. Glad you see ya. Check it out. She said I had potential.
Well, everybody's has potential. It's all about finding where that is.
Some need to look harder than most.
Well then, why doesn't Pretty take the studded armor, and
Okay.
me, Red, and Grumpy take the leather?
I guess
I
that
don't
works.
plan to get hit,
I'm fine with
but
that.
still, something, should protect us. Less pain and stuff, and
Okay.
insides and the outsides.
Then we can give the guys at the gate, we can give them the padded armor that I have. I mean, it's not better than nothing. Probably a little more comfortable for them.
Yes. Are you gonna give it yours, Grumpy? It would be a wonderful gesture.
I don't want to carry it around, so sure.
Hang on, though. This is out of character. It's just my voice is scratchy now from doing it. Remember that Red will face arcane spell failure for wearing armor. Leather armor has a 10% chance that every spell that you cast will fail. Padded armor only has a 5% chance.
Ryan and I roll like shit anyway, so probably best I stay out of the armor.
Just a heads up.
Yeah, it is the best option that Red not wear any armor, but Winter doesn't know what your class is, so she brought some for everybody.
That's not. It's very kind of
Thank you, Miss Winter, but I have a feeling it would be better served without it.
She's like, okay, if you feel that's best.
I feel like it would be best.
But so if you could check the areas up north just to make sure that they're secure, and bring back any supplies you may find, blankets, wood, scraps of food.
Is there a pantry? Because it might be easier to take like the sealed containers of food than scraps, and that would be really messy and dirty.
I think it's on our map. The storerooms and the supply areas.
Yeah, the pantry is up by the kitchen, and the cafeteria, which is all the way up on the others. The kitchen itself is basically the very north, and the pantry is just south of that, and then basically there's a doorway to the north. Sorry, not to the north, to the east, which is the big cafeteria.
Well, let's get it up and take care of this and do what we can. Maybe, and then find out some information about us. All this horribleness here is bad enough, but not knowing who we are on top of that is just it's too much. So, Light Mace, who would like this lovely specimen?
I'm good with my bow and arrows.
I kind of like the club. And the
Grumpy, you want the axe just in case something gets too close?
I got a light hammer too. We picked it up
there
earlier
you
when we
go.
were fighting.
All right, who wants that? Who wants this hand axe? Anyone?
What about Pretty? You've got your club, but something with a blade might be useful.
Wow, here I am trying to take as little as possible. Just a light hand axe.
If you don't want to take the hand axe, you don't have to. I mean, they'd be perfectly willing to keep it here to chop wood with.
Actually, don't bother. It's a martial weapon, so
Yeah, never
it was
mind.
pretty much me. Or you can use the light mace though.
Okay, a mace will work, but it's the same as the club, though, isn't it?
Damage wise, yeah, it's the same, but it's not likely to just break. I mean,
Oh,
it doesn't matter.
I'll take the mace. At least it looks pretty then.
Well, I mean, if you want to go pretty, somewhere in the recesses of my mind, I think back to some play I must have seen at some point in my life about survivors of a zombie apocalypse, and there was a very bad man who liked a club wrapped with, I don't know, some sort of dangerous wire, and from my memory, I do remember that it takes 6 to 8 feet to replicate the look of it. So in theory, the 10 feet of chain we have could probably pull off a pretty reasonable facsimile of, I think it was called Lucy? The cricket bat? I don't know.
The dude's name was Regan, yeah.
No,
Oh, that
the chain that you have, it's like it's thick chain. It's too thick to wrap around anything.
Yeah, it's like pull your wagon out of the mud chain, not decorative stripper chain.
Yeah,
I was thinking,
it's something
like,
that could be a weapon in itself. It's the thick chain.
Ooh, like wushu type, chain.
Besides, you never know. We might need to tie somebody up with chain.
And manacles.
I think she gave the manacles to her for the crazy guy over
Yeah,
there.
I know. We might need those, though.
That's what we got the chain for.
We're going to be coming back loaded with a great deal of food. I don't know if we need both.
It's alright, I'll carry it.
Well, then I say we go and distribute all of this out between ourselves and get ready to go and consult the map and go and see what good we can do.
Yeah, and then we need to figure out what to do with that creepy eye, because it's really bugging me.
Maybe after breakfast. I don't want to look at it again.
He was watching you all night.
I mean, it's blocking a door that goes somewhere.
We don't have to deal with that ever. We can just go a different way. There was that very lovely chute we found. We could try going different ways with the chute.
Well, shoot.
Didn't they want us to go and check and see what that thing is that's half buried, that obviously looks like a horrible trap at the end of the hall?
Maybe? Yes, most definitely. Let's do that. After we get dressed.
Go on ahead. We'll wait.
I kind of like the prison garb.
Alright. Well, then, in this point, I'm going to give the full set of hunter's clothes to Red. It's it's not armor because it literally says clothes, but it should protect you from, the scratching claws, maybe of little tiny small things.
Thank you.
It's better than the little light pajamas we're wearing now.
Indeed. Change into that real quick.
I'm going to keep my shirt on, because otherwise this chain is going to completely chafe my nipples and tug on my back hairs.
Yeah, keeping the shirt on just because I don't want to scare everybody with my guns.
I hope we got a veterinarian at the party because these pythons are sick.
Yeah. I can channel positive energy to cure them pythons.
And Grumpy's going to hit his head against the door.
Well, that was entirely OOC for Red.
Okay. Just making sure everything's got set up here with the things. Alright.
Is everybody dressed and ready to go?
I am, yes.
Oh, and the spells that I'm loading up for the day are, hold on, where the fuck my sheet go? Are, ear-piercing scream and burning hands. Burning touch.
Okie dokie. What 0 level spells are you loading?
Oh, same ones I had the other day. So, let me scroll down here.
But you already
That's
used water, didn't you?
No, that
No,
was
I didn't.
that was
somebody
Michael
else.
used water.
That's a level
Ah.
0 anyway, so.
Got read magic, detect magic, message. Yeah.
All right. So let me know when you're ready to head out.
Actually, let me swap out message for spark.
Question: does any I don't know if we're going to face any, and I don't know if it's on your spell list. This is again out of character. If you have disrupt undead, it's a reusable 1d6 ray attack against undead. So I don't know if we'll run into any undead, but
I do think let me double check.
also I don't know, cleric stabilize maybe.
Oh yeah, I already have that all. My level 0s are create water, guidance, and stabilize. So.
Outstanding. I love you. I love you, man.
I mean, because you never can go wrong with create water.
This is true.
Nope, I don't have the undead thing.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was just the sorcerer wizard spell or if it was on the witch's list.
I had to double check anyway because I forget what all was on my list.
Yeah, I forgot for some reason. I keep forgetting that you're a witch and not a magus card person.
I'm a witch guard person.
Yeah, because there's a magus version similar to the witch version.
Nifty. Well, I do believe I'm ready to go.
As am I.
I am ready. I have added my armor to my sheet.
I am taking the hand axe just in case, since no one else took it.
Oh, I already had you down with it. You also have a light crossbow. I don't know if anybody else chooses to take one.
Well, I most certainly took one.
Well then.
Yeah, they have enough light crossbows for basically everybody to take one.
Well, I'm gonna take one too then.
Shits and giggles.
Please don't shoot me.
Okay, so when you leave, you have the barricade up north, and then you have 2 more doors down here. There's that door. And that door.
Okay. Grumpy will open the double doors so we can get a look outside.
Glancing at the curtain, then glancing everywhere else.
Did we need to go through these 2 doors here, or was that something of theirs?
I don't know.
I don't know, yeah.
Well, Winter's here, right? She's not just like, here, go ahead.
She says, well, this one, that's the chaplain's office. That's where the children are. And that one is, I believe it's the personal shrine of the chaplain, though he's got it locked up, so we haven't been able to see if there's anything in there useful.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
Well,
we should
let
for it now.
let me see if I can handle that door.
Well, that door right there isn't locked.
It's like, if it's the chaplain's office, there most certainly could be useful stuff in there.
Yeah, neither one of these two doors is locked.
No, you just said he's got it locked up.
He's got... Here, when you go in the room, I'll show you.
Alright, I'll open the door.
I'll pop in first in case someone's going to bite us.
There are basically this side of the room. Here has iron bars and a thick door, and behind it you can see what looks like records and a basically a cabinet.
You got records in here, and what's in the other room?
The other room she said was children.
Even more forbidden and terrifying creature.
That door goes to the room with the children.
Alright, so let me get this straight. You got the children in the room that's right by the creepy eye behind the curtain?
That's why we put up a curtain.
Shouldn't you keep the little ones in the chapel?
Well, we take them back there for sleeping, but all of the noise and the people being upset was upsetting the children, so we took them into the chaplain's office. We have someone watching them. They were basically keeping them calm and undisturbed.
And they're doing fine. They're not, I don't know, let's say chanting, or their eyes aren't glowing, or they're not worshipping small.
Speaking in strange tongues.
No, Britton and Maeve are fine. They're basically like doing folding paper and coloring and...
They're inside of a crazy house.
Are you looking at what they're coloring or folding?
Well, Britton does flowers.
What kind of guy draws flowers?
Are there
Okay,
flowers?
are we talking about flowers, or like let's say, quote unquote, flowers?
No, yeah, Britton likes flowers. Maeve likes doing animals. They're fine. I mean, you're welcome to go in and check on them if you like. Just be gentle. Brenton's kind of worried about his brother.
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
But why is he worried about his brother?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you wait. Did you roll a disable device check?
No, I'm waiting on guidance.
I heard some knocking and I got scared.
So I'm gonna go ahead and tap his shoulder and be like, okay, may you have good luck.
May the force be with you always.
I what with the force or the
That
force
should be
roll
the- That should be the first one. My mouse double clicks everything.
Yeah. Your check will succeed. You pop the door right open.
Got it.
It's almost like you did this in a previous life or something, man.
The records they hold, files documenting past patients and sessions they had with the chaplain. You also find in the cabinet 3 deep purple cleric's vestments, a clean leather lash, a box containing 2 scrolls of cure light wounds and 1 scroll of sanctuary, as well as a wand of lesser restoration with 7 charges.
All of that is very useful.
I'll let y'all say with that. Nothing in there is sharp.
Now, by lash, you mean like a little self-flagellation device?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I can tell you all about it if you want to do a knowledge religion check.
Ooh, yeah.
There is a subsect of Pharasma in Ustalav who believes that suffering that you endure in life gets you a better afterlife. So they do a lot of self-flagellations and denying themselves earthly pleasures and all that kind of shit.
That sucks. I mean, what's the point of living if you can't enjoy beautiful things?
I agree with you.
I don't know why I just said that. It just seems like it just naturally came to me.
So I take it you don't want the whip.
I don't think so.
I didn't say that.
There are kids after all.
Spare the rod, you know.
Any of these records new? Like recent records?
No.
So probably ain't us.
Unless we've been here for a while.
Did they say
If I am a patient here, I don't think I would be talking with the chaplain.
I guess Pretty should get the all that Healy shit we just got.
Yes.
Sure, put it in a bag. When we need it, you know?
If I can make a suggestion, not now, but later. Whenever you get scrolls, check the witch spell list to see if those scrolls are on it, because then the witch can learn those spells.
Oh yeah,
Possibly.
Cure Light Wounds is a witch spell.
I'll take it then.
You got 2 of them, so
Go ahead and read up, when you have a chance on how witches can learn spells from scrolls.
They lick them.
Yeah, I don't know much about witches, so, you know.
I know a lot. My mother's one.
I got a mother-in-law, so I hear you there.
All right. So, what do y'all want to do next?
Well, I guess we should go down or
Some
up.
showers or something.
Find that creepy guy who's half buried, because we're just gonna have to run into him eventually.
Then we're gonna have to do something bad to him.
That seems to be a reoccurring theme.
Indeed.
We gotta heal him first, because that's always a great idea.
This place needs a makeover.
If by makeover you mean burning it to the ground, I would wait till we're all out.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm saying those things. For some reason, I just feel like I have the need to decorate.
Maybe you were a decorator before you came here.
I don't know.
Yep, and Grumpy was probably a locksmith.
A legal locksmith, of course.
Of course.
Now, Shorty is going to head up the hall unless something jumps out and attacks him.
Nothing jumps out and attacks him.
All
Try to
right.
make sure that there's at least 2 people in front of her before she follows.
There's that creepy thing buried in the ground.
Yeah, basically the wall here has collapsed. So the hallway is completely filled with rubble. And at the edge of the rubble, there's half a body sticking out. The hands are basically clawing at the ground, kind of like Cousin It, but still attached to a body. And the head is kind of thrashing back and forth and trying to bite at air.
What the hell is that thing?
I don't know.
Bites.
An undead? From that play I saw.
We could go walk up there and poke it. Or, somebody could shoot the damn thing from here.
Could I make a spellcraft check on it? Maybe see what the hell it is.
To see what the hell it is, you need a knowledge religion.
Oh, for some reason I have some insight on this.
Or
Well,
not?
The thing
I know that religion exists.
The thing is, what part are you looking at when you do the knowledge religion?
It.
What part of it?
So it's just a hand sticking out, or?
There are 2 hands. Basically, it's the upper torso of a body. You got 2 hands, you got a head, all the upper torso parts. What part are you looking at?
The head.
The head.
Well, it's kind of weird. Because
You don't say.
the way it's moving, it looks like the head is undead, but the neck's not, and the torso's not. It's like the head is an undead by itself.
Okay, I think we should just shoot it.
I second that motion.
The-
all in favor, say
yes. Sala and Red with your
Right.
knowledge religions, like the hands are moving, but the arms aren't moving. And it's like the hands are undead hands stuck to not undead arms.
It's like idle hands.
Creepy.
aye. I'm gonna go with the shooting. I think that is a viable option.
I don't want to shoot my arrows. I only got 20 of them.
That's okay. We got
We
crossbolts.
have unlimited crossbow bolts.
Fire away.
Now I'm trying to figure out where I'd hit for that.
He just shot.
Well then.
Apparently my character sheet is only sending it to the GM.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it.
He's got hacks.
Fucking Russians.
Yeah, you hit the head. You do 3 damage. And then the torso of the body kind of starts to undulate, kind of like a snake in a sack. And then all of a sudden the entrails burst forth from the torso, like they are independently undead entrails,
That's really
all by
scary.
themselves.
That ain't good at all.
Of course, when they tear the corpse apart, the undead head is no longer attached, nor the undead hands. So they come free and come for you.
That's a lot of nope.
Wait, so they're undead?
Oh, crap.
Yes.
Huh. I got that channel popped
So
up.
roll for initiative.
What is up with your initiative there, Gelf?
I don't know. Apparently it doesn't like .06.
It's bugged.
Sorry. Forgot to move them to the token layer. All right, so Red, you get to go first.
How many feet is a square again?
5.
I'm going to move up to here. And I am going to try and hex the head with misfortune.
Alrighty.
I think that's within range.
What is your DC?
Hold on. What's that again?
What does it have to roll to save?
Will.
What number?
Smith.
What's my spell DC again? Hold on. I'm still trying to figure this shit out.
Isn't it just spell level?
Witch Hex is equal to the DC is 10 plus half the witch's level plus the witch's intelligence modifier. Since you are level 1, it is nothing, so it's 10 plus your intelligence modifier.
So 14.
Alright, it fails. It is misfortuned.
Suck it.
Heidi.
Let's see here. Filled with the righteous feelings of nope. Kind of take a step backwards. And like looking at the hands, they look like spiders, and I want to kick at them. And then I remember my dream about kicking something, and then I get this thought, and I'm like, huh. Then, acting on my thought, I do a bardic performance. So, I use my perform skill to create a magical effect on those around him. I guess be her.
You don't have to roll anything. You have done a bardic. What bardic performance are you doing?
Dance.
No, you have several performances that you can do.
Oh, okay. Let's see here. Let's do inspire courage.
That sounds like an excellent idea. Everybody now has a +1 to their hits, to their damage, and I think it's a +1 to your fear saves.
Hooray.
Everybody
I
gets
might
a
be
buff.
terrified, but y'all feel better about this.
Just being around you makes them feel braver.
I am.
At
the
least
curve.
we're not her.
Yeah, I am. We're grading on a curve, and I'm setting the lower end of the scale.
Are we suddenly hearing like 80s hairband music and you like swinging around in the middle of the hallway to a light
Yeah,
show?
I'm not flash dancing this.
He's just rolling around on a
She's just-
Thunderbird that magically appeared.
She's just a Steel Town girl, you know?
Living in a lonely world.
Some motley crew coming in over the speakers.
Yeah, she wants some sugar poured on her. For some reason.
Only after you take me down to the Paradise City.
And this is where my cultural knowledge just fails. Because I have no idea what anyone is saying.
We are quoting music that is often played in strip clubs, i.e., 80s hair bands.
If you say so.
I wouldn't know anything about that whole strip club thing.
You were in the army. I call shenanigans.
Damn it. Well, it hasn't been happening recently, okay?
Strip clubs never change.
One of the hands skitters across the ground like Cousin It, coming, running on its fingers, coming right for you. And it gets about that far before it's Grumpy's turn.
Well, luckily somebody moved in front of me, so I can't shoot very well.
Use her shoulder as a brace.
Yes.
For an arrow.
Yes.
Yeah, it's standing supported.
Have you shot a bow before?
I've shot at Springfield.
It's like shooting guns, just with a bow.
Well, if I want to rip her ear off, that's a great idea.
Or you could shoot the one that's down the hall, and that would not have the cover because it's not close enough to her.
Oh, is that how that works?
You have to be within a certain number of hexes of the cover for it to actually be cover.
Okay. Well, that's good then. Okay, then I will. Since I don't have, so I can't shoot the other hand. But I can shoot the head.
You could shoot Ghost Rider.
So I will use a move action to study that target, give me another +1 and +1 to attack and damage. And I will let loose my arrow. So that should be a 16 versus its AC.
You shoot the arrow right into its eye socket, and it flies backwards to shatter on the tumbled stone that is blocking the hallway.
Now that's how you cast Misfortune.
It would be the beheaded's turn, but it's dead. Pretty.
Well, Pretty is going to go ahead and move up and put his hand on the, Shorty in front of me? I can't see the names.
Yep.
I can't see the names of the freaking people. It's throwing me off. Token names. I'll put my hand on the ground, on Shorty's shoulder and be like, okay, you have luck with you, and I can feel it. Give some guidance.
You slap on the butt. Go get him, kid.
Yes. Good game.
Go get him, Tiger.
Win one for the giver.
Win one for the Sandusky.
That's awful.
Yeah.
Wait, what was the name of the person watching the kids again?
Winter Sandusky.
And they're sending us to the showers? Hang on a second.
This took a turn.
A dark, dark turn.
Feels so dirty.
Yep. And now, much like the first, the other hand comes skittering out of the corner. It gets about that far, and it's like gathering itself like it's about to spring forward.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god.
Shorty will take a short little 5-foot step forward. And then he will attack the craw that's at the diagonal from him. This has a +1 to hit and damage from her song, but I can't get a bonus put into the sheet. So 21 to hit for 7 points of damage.
All right, you hit it, and you deal 7 points of damage. It gets hits the floor, lands on the backside of the hand, but then it like shakes and then leaps up and is back on its fingers again. Red, it's your turn.
Talk to the hand.
Because the face is dead.
Okay, which one did he attack? The one that's directly in front of me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna throw a hex on that shit. Just hexing left and right.
Then did you want to take a move action and get behind the fightery types?
That was the plan, yes. So throw a hex, take a step.
All right, Heidi.
Okay. Let me see here. So I can actually do another Arctic thingamabobber. I feel like I've contributed now, so now I reach deeper and try to find another, a bit of inspiration to share with my compadres. And I don't know which one to pick because I've never played this. You know what? Let's do. Oh God, I feel stupid. I've been sitting here talking and I didn't have the button down. I don't know what an undead hand is capable. Like, can you fascinate an undead hand? It doesn't have eyes. You know.
First of all, you can only do one bardic performance at a time.
That's right.
So as long as you're doing Inspire Courage, you can't do Fascinate. Fascinate is also a mind-affecting effect, and the undead are immune to those.
And it's mostly it's an undead. So the best I got here.
Just hang out and maintain your performance.
Okay.
Shake it, baby.
Oh God, damn it!
Hey, someone give me some gold pieces.
Don't slip them in my pants pocket, Joe. You know what? Yeah, let's go team and keep this shit up.
All right. The hand is going to spring forward on its fingers and leap at Shorty and try to grab him while it's surprisingly enough, it's going to do a claw attack. Shocking, I know.
Got that guidance, bud.
Yeah, guidance only helped me on my attack roll. Once you make a die roll, it's gone.
Make sure I have all the stuff right here. It's going right for your throat, and it misses.
It gets tangled in my armor.
So now it's sitting there tangled in your armor, and it's like scraping against the armor and trying to get at you.
Oh wait, was it that one anyway? The one that was hexed? He should have had to roll twice anyway.
Yes.
No, it's the one that's in front of you.
No, it was the one that was hexed. But it missed anyway, so I'm not going to roll twice.
All right.
Grumpy?
Well, I've got a clear shot of one of them, so I'm going to use a move action, study the target directly in front of me. And so because it's within 30 feet, for all the bonuses put together, it's going to be +3 to attack and +3 to damage.
You basically nail it to the floor. Pretty?
Oh yeah, sorry, I was talking to my grandma here. Let's see here. I'm going to put my hand on Shorty again and give him a guidance. And that is all.
Alright, the other hand is going to try and attack. So it leaps up, going for the throat.
It does hit.
So it latches on. Yeah, the claws basically dig into his throat. And it tries to latch on. What is your CM? The check result is a 17. I didn't change it, so it's not popping up right. Alright, so the hand is now latched onto Shorty's throat. And Shorty... It doesn't have Constrict, it has Strangle. It doesn't do any extra damage, but yeah, you don't take any extra damage from it, but you can't talk and you can't cast spells with verbal components. I'm sure this is going to be horrible for you. But you also take that 2 damage. Now it's Shorty's turn. So he's got a hand wrapped around his throat, like a scene out of Evil Dead.
Stab him! Stab him!
With an additional +2 on the hit and 1 on the damage, because I've got guidance and then the bardic performance.
You punch that hand, but it's still hanging on. So you see him, he's got the hand on his throat, he's punching at his throat, trying to get it. Red, it is your turn.
I might as well just throw a hex on that last hand. Kinda wanna do.
Alright. Does it make it save?
Welcome to Eldritch Blast.
To be fair, my hexes are more useful in your knowledge.
What's your intelligence?
My mod is mod is 4.
Alright, it saves.
Shit.
Heidi.
Okay, like I've said before, I've never played Pathfinder, so I'm unsure. Like there are things that are similar between it and D&D. So I've got a question. Prestidigitation. It says I can lift something up to a pound. Is
Not something that is independently mobile.
Okay.
For that, you would need hostile levitation, completely different spell. You can cast spells. You can shoot a crossbow while maintaining your performance. You can still do other stuff. But prestidigitation, you can clean it. It can be the cleanest hand choking Shorty you've ever seen, but you can't.
You can do its nails.
Do its nails.
Yeah, you can totally do its nails.
But it as silly as that sounds, like by doing its nails, wouldn't I just basically be denying its claw attack?
No.
No.
0 level spells, for the most part, your cantrips, unless they specifically call out damage, cannot actually do anything that will distract or disrupt somebody else's combat activity.
I don't know, if I was casting a spell and suddenly my nails were done, I'd be like, ooh, girl, that looked good!
Well, the hand would do that, but it doesn't have eyes, so it can't see how nice its nails are.
Plus, it's undead, so the nails might come off while you were doing it.
Great, I get nail polish poison now.
Well, see, it still goes back to without nails, can you really scratch? Well, my contribution to this will once again be cheerleading in the back, making sure that everything stays all awesome, because it's not like I can shoot a crossbow through anything, it's not like I can stab anything, and pretty much we've found my single tool of the toolbox, which is being awesome.
Hey, you could totally shoot a crossbow at it. You take a -8 for the cover it gets from people in front of it and the fact that it's in melee, but you could go to give it a shot.
But even if I did hit it, it just as we saw with Kells, his shot nailed it to the floor. Wouldn't my crossbow bolt basically nail it to Shorty?
No,
No.
that's what the modifiers are for.
Basically, it nailed it to the floor because he was shooting at it while it was at the floor, so he killed it, and I said it nailed it to the floor.
If you roll a crit, you will kill the hand and not Shorty.
Do it. Do it.
God, I don't want to be like, oh yeah, total, like I'm team killing fucktard.
It is
Really fucking.
in Pathfinder, unless you specifically use rules to do it, you cannot be a team killing fucktard unless you specifically try to be a team killing fucktard.
Yeah, you're
Or
right.
the ninja goes invisible in your AoE.
It'll just miss.
So, by that, could I, in theory, do like burning hands and miss him and get
No.
the hand?
No.
Okay.
AoE spells are going to hit, but single target attacks cannot miss and hit your friend unless you either take specific feats that let that happen, or you do it on purpose,
Or
Gotcha.
you're using the optional critical fail rolls.
which
Gotcha.
we're not using.
Thank God, because we'd probably get some mileage out of him.
All right, talk me through how to do this abortion, because Lord, this is going to be awful.
Okay, roll a d20, and then add your dexterity modifier.
If you see the little polyhedron there icon on the screen,
All right, good job. Your crossbow bolt goes sailing right past the hand and hits the wall or the trumbled stones at the end of the hallway. But you gave it a shot, so good job.
Quite literally.
I gave it a shot, and now I'm going to catch so much shit after this. Did you try to shoot me? No!
There was an attempt.
Honestly, though, we'll
Grumpy?
probably give you the benefit of the doubt.
Can I take a 5-foot step and use a move action to not move?
yes.
Okay, good.
As long as your move action doesn't actually include literal movement, it doesn't count.
Alright, then I'll take a 5-foot step forward so I can get a better angle. And then I will use a move action to study the hand. And then I'm within 30 feet. Bardic performance, so that's +3 and +3. And I will try and shoot it off of Shorty's neck.
And do you have? So you had? Did you add the +2 from the, or sorry, the +1 from the bardic performance?
It's +3 in total, so it's 16 attack and 7 damage if it hits.
It hits, and it hits, and it kills it. So now Shorty is sitting there. It lets go of Shorty and hits the ground, twitches a few times, and then it just kind of lies there. And for the 2 arrows or 3 arrows you shot, go ahead and roll me a d2, and you don't recover any of your arrows.
Oh, that was kind of creepy.
A little bit.
I swear I saw a crossbow bolt go flying right through my mutton chops.
An attempt was made!
I didn't scratch you with my arrows, did I?
I don't know, I had creepy claw stuff digging in my neck.
At the end of the hallway, the entrails are still whipping around, kind of like they're trying to get free, but they don't have much mobility. And after a minute, they slow down and lie down and twitch a few times, and then they're just guts.
That's creepy.
Does anybody have an idea what the 7 hells that was?
Well, let me roll my knowledge religion here, and maybe that'll work.
I don't know though. Might be infected. I think I might have gotten tinnitus from those cuts.
Do you even know what tinnitus is?
Basically, that was a beheaded and 2 crawling claws, which normally don't happen on the same corpse, but they did. The entrail thing is new. You're not quite sure what the fuck that was. But it looks like it's stopped now.
Of course I know what tinnitus is. It's when you get like a rusty nail or something in you.
Something made of tin.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think that word means what you think it means.
Of course it does.
I don't think you know what you think I know what I think it means.
This music is like a Diablo 1 vibe.
Yeah, that's
It
totally
it does. Yeah.
It's totally a Diablo 1 vibe.
I feel like I should be punching barrels for gold.
Is there anything else besides the organs in this little alcove at the end?
I can't see shit.
Not as far as you can tell.
If I search,
Sure, give it a shirt.
I will take 20 so that I can carefully avoid the viscera in case it starts wiggling again.
Well, you actually find around the neck where the head ripped free a lovely pearl necklace worth 200 gold.
Oh, Heidi, you want a pearl necklace?
Not in my... Wait a second. I think I know that innuendo.
No, really. You want a pearl necklace? You're the one keeping everything.
Suspicious. Okay.
I'd wash it off if I were you.
Yeah, I toss Heidi the bloody pearl necklace that came off the neck of the corpse.
Rom-com comedic juggling of grossness. Yeah. Drops it once, picks it up, gingerly 2 fingers, puts it in the pack.
Or you could have just pressed the digitation it and it would be totally clean.
Well, I'll remember that later. I did just get a bloody pearl necklace thrown at me, and I saw 2 hands and a creepy head fighting, crawling grossness. My brain's somewhere else.
No, that guy's brain was somewhere else now.
I see what you did there.
Okay, so Grumpy is going to ready an arrow in his bow and look at the door, ready for someone to open it.
I guess that's me. I will open the door.
The door opens, and you see 3 people chained to a wall.
Alive or dead?
Yes.
I see 2. Where's the 3rd?
I don't think that's a person.
This one right here. Sorry. That one. It's pinging the wrong layer. That one is a lovely young man who is wearing basically sheets as robes, kind of like Toga Party. They are stained yellow, and he has sort of a yellow flame-shaped mark on his forehead. Next to him, right there, is a half-eaten corpse. And that person is a, give me a knowledge religion. That's a ghoul. All three of them are chained to the wall.
Are ghouls bad?
You know that ghouls are undead creatures that feast upon the flesh of the living. They don't have to, they just really like to, and they do it whenever possible.
We should probably kill the blue thing.
I
But all three of them are chained to the wall. I would say give me a heal check, but it's very obvious. The one in the middle is dead because it's been lunch for the one on the right. The one on the left is as far as his chains will let him go away from the ghoul.
well, I should get out the way so you can just shoot the ghoul.
That'll help.
Why don't we just use the club?
All right, go get close to it.
Oh, I was gonna give you the club for you to go do it.
Yeah.
I'll be back here where it's safe.
If I stand where I think that's Pretty, the redhead. If I stand where Pretty is, can I shoot the ghoul from outside?
Yeah.
Like through the door because of the angle.
I mean, you can tell that the ghoul used to be a patient, but it's totally a ghoul now.
Can I throw a hex on the ghoul just to be on the safe side?
You could also shoot the ghoul from right at the doorway, unless he's got more than 5 feet of movement.
I don't trust chains.
And yes, you can try and hex the ghoul if you want to.
I'm gonna do that. Just hex. I want to hex you up.
Pretty, could you move to your right?
That's red.
Yeah, red is the one with the red hair.
Okay, red moves to the one to the right. There we go. I'm gonna take aim at the ghoul. Studying it, of course, so I get +1 attack. I'm pretty sure that's within 30 feet, so it's +2 attack. And I will shoot the ghoul.
Yep, that's gonna hit. Roll to confirm.
So that should be a 15. Assuming that the bardic performance isn't still going.
Unless she said she was still dancing. No, it's not still going.
No, we were done fighting, so I stopped dancing.
So it's only a 14, but that does confirm it takes 14 damage and slumps in its chains. You confirmed its AC right on the nose.
Well, it's actually a 15 attack.
He confirmed
Still.
the AC on the face.
So yes, you crit it. It is dead. Roll a 1d2. If it's a 2, you get your arrow back.
No arrow.
No,
All right.
no arrow for you.
So the patient in the room looks at the dead ghoul and breathes a sigh of relief. He looks so happy that thing is not going to eat him. And he says, he looks at it and he's like, praise, praise.
You okay in there, kid?
How do we know?
Words fail.
How do we know that this person's not really a doppelganger?
That's a good
We
point.
should make this person go kill 3 doppelgangers to prove it.
This is a life and death situation, not a pyramid scheme.
If
Yeah, our
everybody
life
else-
is death.
If everybody else kills 3 doppelgangers, then we,
Problem solved.
He
It's like
kind
anime.
of he's moving his hands in the chains.
Remember Granny? She was also a doppelganger.
He's like can't.
Today, Junior.
Release. He seems to have a lot of trouble talking, almost as if it's a condition that he has.
Oh, well, I guess.
Possibly one for which, he would be committed to an asylum.
Well, I guess I will have to go ahead and be, what's the word for it? Compassionate. And Pretty will go release the chains.
It's okay. I don't remember that word either.
Yeah, it's a hard word.
Just an OOC thing. What color do doppelgangers bleed? I mean, we've cut off their heads. Was it red blood or like weird silver alien monster blood or like what?
Red rum.
I'm gonna go with weird silver alien blood.
Okay.
That's kind of creepy.
But I would imagine if they can disguise their whole body, they can disguise their blood too.
Yeah, when the doppelganger was pretending to be the old woman with the broken leg, I mean, her leg was bleeding and it was red blood.
Red blood.
It was only after it shifted to its regular doppelganger form that it was silvery blood.
So what's down this way? Well, someone's coming over, I guess, to free this guy.
I guess I have to do it since I'm the only one who can unlock shit. Unless one of you wants to break the chain with a rock.
And the patient's like, praise, Zandala sees!
Is that Zandala? Who's Zandala?
Xan what?
Zandala sees!
Who the hell is Xandalith?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know who I am, so how the hell am I supposed to know who Zandalov is?
Touche.
So, what will you do if we let you go?
Are you in here with us, Pretty, or are you out in the hall?
Return. Zandalas!
Wait. He's wearing yellow robes. Is it pea yellow or is it like yellow robes from like Bad Dream with Leather Guy?
It's like he took white bed sheets and stained them yellow, not with pee, but with something, so they would roughly be the same color as weird funky mist.
Oh. Well, I'm going to go ahead and knowledge religion and see if that has any kind of religious connotation, perhaps. Or a planar connection of some sort.
2 will make a planar roll. Or history.
Okay, doppelgangers can make themselves look like human and can make their blood look like human, but if something isn't connected to them anymore, does it still look human?
It's like saying, if I work at a porn studio, is taking pictures not safe for work?
Well, I ask because we could cut him and, put some of his blood on, let's say, a knife and walk away from him. If it's literally his ability to look human as a doppelganger is based solely on, like, his ability to change himself, the blood that moves away from him ceases to be his and wouldn't be controlled by that. And if he was a doppelganger, it would turn all creepy and silver.
Or when he changes form, the form stays changed until they decide to change it back.
Oh.
So then the blood would still stay red.
Well, there you go. I learned things.
Sure. Now she wants to try and stab something when it's chained to the wall.
Um,
Not stab. Science. Experiment.
when
Figure out something.
your
Okay,
knowledge
Mandela.
religion check, the whole yellow thing, it doesn't seem like any religion that you're familiar with, but you have amnesia, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe it belongs to some king somewhere.
Yellow
He likes
vest,
maybe a
yellow
king would know.
robes, dude in leather stabbing people in the back. Doppelgangers eating people.
Shit's fucked up, yo.
So I'll ask you again, what will you do if we let you go?
That's not prison issue yellow robes, are they?
Release? He has trouble talking, sounds a lot like Porky Pig, but eventually he gets out. Release? Return to Xandalus. Xandalus sees. Praise, praise, Xandalus.
Hey, is Xandalus a big eyeball in the wall?
He shakes his head no.
Does he like long walks on the beach?
Where is Xandalus?
Camp. Camp.
Where is the camp?
Camp. But cafeteria.
Oh, we're going there too. Can you bring us and can we meet this Xandalus?
Anyone asked this guy his name yet?
His name is Xandalus's buddy.
Hey, you. What's your name?
Juglen.
Wasn't that person's brother or someone mentioned? But this is out of character. I didn't write all the names down. Wasn't that mentioned before?
No.
Okay,
No,
I'm
it
mixing
was
it up with somebody else.
A dead sister, but not a brother.
The only name I have written down is Centration.
One of the kids' name was Benton. That ends with an N?
Because writing stuff down makes me forget things.
Well, here's the thing. We're going to the cafeteria and we're expecting to find some bad people trying to hurt us, and the fact that you want to go return to them isn't really convincing me to let you go.
He looks at you, kind of narrows his eyes, and he says, Xandalus sees.
Okay, honey, you know what we're gonna do? We are gonna go check out the rest of these rooms, make sure they're all safe, and we're gonna leave you here so that you're safe. And then maybe once we're done with that, we can come back and talk to you. You know, you can have a conversation with us about Xandalus and his plan for us in our lives. That way we can come back, and if we do decide to use him as a guide, we can make sure the rest of this shit's all okay, or maybe even ask that nurse if this dude is one of the patients.
Searching the room. There is a door down here at the bottom of the room.
Y'all find anything up there besides Stuttering Joe?
Found a ghoul.
What do I roll to search again?
Perception. Or, if you wish to take the time and say that I'm going to spend, as long as you're not under duress, or there's not a penalty for failure, you can take 20, meaning you'll take 20 times as long, but guarantee a 20 on the die roll.
Just tell me, what are you searching?
Kind of over in this corner here.
There's nothing in that corner there.
All right.
Did anyone search up there by Crazy Dude? I checked
will.
it and there's nothing in there.
I will check the ghoul corpse, the half-eaten corpse, and very carefully outside the what appears to be the Ricci area of Mr. Chained.
Okay, what you find is in the pocket of the half-eaten corpse, you find a handkerchief. And there's something inside the handkerchief.
Is it a finger?
No, it's an eyeball.
No!
When you open the handkerchief to look at it, it looks back at you and blinks.
Okay, well, this is when I roll my d20 with a plus billion against nope, and scream and drop it.
It hits the ground, rolls around a little bit, and just lying there. The pupil isn't round, it's like X-shaped, and it's blinking even though it doesn't have an eyelid. It's like some sort of membrane inside the eyeball. But yeah, it's about the size of a quarter. Disembodied eyeball.
Would that be the same shape of the pupil as the eye on the wall, by chance?
No, the eye on the wall's pupil is a mouth.
Right.
Oh god.
So yeah, the eyeball's sitting there on the ground, just kind of rolling around.
Har, har, har.
Okay, after the surprise has passed, I am now just disgusted. And would this be something like perhaps like some sort of construct or artifact, or is this just it's just some random gross that we just happen to have laying around? It's a thing we do.
You don't know what this is. It's an eyeball.
Red kind of goes over to where the eyeball rolled to. She kneels down, kind of looks at it. Can I do like a spellcraft or a knowledge planes?
Sure, do knowledge planes.
What about knowledge arcana?
Do a knowledge planes.
I wait till Red and Heidi are both peering at the eyeball, and they're one in disgust and the other in exploration, and then standing back behind the two of them, just grab them both by the sides and lower back and go, "Rah!"
Kind of throws her elbow back at him.
That's with your knowledge planes. It's a weird eyeball. It's looking at you.
It's the weird eyeball that's looking at us.
There was perhaps a scream and a small jump with the rowing. It's like, I wasn't scared.
It's okay to be scared.
I have a feeling there's a butt there.
Yeah, I have a butt.
It's not a butt, it's an eyeball.
Well, grab the hanky and pick it up.
I feel
Put it in the bag.
Fine. And she goes and she picks it up, just so like.
As soon as you pick it up, it stops rolling around randomly, and it looks right at you, makes eye contact, and just sits there.
Of course, it makes eye contact. It's the kind of contact it can make.
Dish.
Okay.
Do you want me to keep it?
He puts it in the bag.
It puts the lotion on the skin.
I'm fine. It's fine. It's all fine.
I wonder if he's going to be looking at you through the bag.
Shut up.
There.
Well,
Now
you're
you
safe.
have. Now you have a one-eyed monster inside your vagina.
It's not the first time I've had a one-eyed monster in my bag.
It's not a purse.
Wait, how do I know that? It's not a fucking purse.
Well, it's no purse sushi, but it'll do.
So we'll be back, maybe, assuming we survive, and then we'll consider letting you go, seeing as how you didn't really convince us otherwise.
On the
We're
plus
doing
side,
this for
you
your
can
own
sit down
safety.
and relax.
There might be
because
other
the
things
pool ain't
down
gonna
here.
eat ya. Is this door open?
Oh, it's currently closed, but it's not locked.
Okay. I will open ye door.
You open ye door. Several wide tables and gigantic wash basins fill a laundry equipped to service hundreds. This place looks as though it was recently repurposed as a failed surgery, though with at least one table heaped with the remains of corpses, and others corpses lie discarded in corners. A stained sheet hangs between two of the basins, roughly dividing the room in half. On the far side shines a lantern, and you see a shadow, kind of a silhouette, on the other side of the sheet that's hanging up. It seems to be a weirdly, like, extended, distended humanoid form, kind of shaped like a doppelganger.
Kill it.
I'll just be here in the corner with my bow out, ready to shoot something in the face.
Could you show us where the curtain is?
That is roughly curtain.
We need to be very careful. We're hunting wabbits.
Well. Alright then.
Kels is hiding in the corner, ready to shoot his bow.
Clump, clump, clump.
And yeah, you see the bodies. There's some heaped on the tables. There's some sitting on the floor. Some of them are human. Some of them are definitely doppelganger.
Are they moving? Are they living? Are they
No,
dead?
they are most definitely dead. I mean, they've got strips of flesh torn off of them.
That's not weird at all.
Well, is there like a leg or a head or a small enough body I could pick up and toss the curtain?
No, there's nothing actually detached.
Well, like you said, or a small enough body like a,
No, there are no dead kids in
Or
here.
a shoe? You could just grab a shoe. You didn't have to try to find a body.
Look, you can keep your shoe fetish. I will throw bodies.
There are some crossbow bolts stuck in some of the doppelgangers.
Ah, hell, I just throw my club at the curtain.
All right, the curtain.
You don't have a club.
The curtain
You have
slides
this.
up, and on the other side, you get a glimpse of the rest of the room. Before the curtain comes back down.
What do I see on the other side of the room then?
You see 2 more basins on the side of the wall. You see some more tables. They look like some bodies lying on the tables. There's a lantern sitting on one of the tables.
Yeah, I'm looking for whatever was casting the silhouette that we saw.
You don't see anything.
All right. I know you're in there. You know we're out here. I'll just come on out before I have to go in there and start hacking up all the bodies.
Yeah, totally listen to what he says.
He means business.
There is no response.
Well, someone's got to pull the curtain.
Who wants to be with straws?
You know what? I'm not afraid. Totally afraid. I'll do it.
Why don't you and your little friend go see what's over there?
Shut up. So sneaky, cringy. Come over to the corner. Okay. Grabs the corner real carefully and looks back at the group and does the with the other hand the 3 like the hand countdown. It's like 3, 2, 1, and then yanks it down as hard as she can.
All right, you yank it down, and you see the other side of the room with the tables, and you can kind of hear something from down here. Kind of like there's something in that basin.
I'll get in front of Heidi and get my bow ready to shoot in case there's something dangerous in the basin.
You know what? Shorty takes that flask of foul chemicals he mixed up the other day, pops the top, and drinks them down.
Oh god, there's spooky music.
What are you trying to give yourself indigestion?
It's good stuff. And if possible, he sounds even dumber than he did before.
That's a feat.
All right, Spooky, come on out.
Yeah, you just hear something like scratching at the basin. And these are big basins. They're like 6 feet tall, and they're like 10 feet wide.
Like big ass shower type things?
They're
Tubs.
Like
tubs for laundry.
Okay.
They're huge laundry tubs.
Oh, I'll pick up the club and I will throw it at the basin.
It makes a loud, echoing clang as you hit the big tub. There's a ladder sitting next to it. It's a folding ladder.
Yeah. Is this tub made of wood, by the way?
Yes, it is a big wooden tub.
Oh, I commence with my second bashing of wood for the day with the hand axe.
All right, you hit the wood with the axe, and it splinters some of it.
I'm basically going to chop away at the wood around
Yeah,
the lower area until it starts to drain out.
Yeah, when you chop through it, nothing's coming out. I mean, it's empty. I mean, there's something in there. You can hear it, but it's not filled with water.
Okay, well then I'll chop until I have enough of a hole to peek in.
When you peek in, a claw kind of tries to get at you, but the hole's not big enough. But there's something in there with claws, and it's trying to grab your face.
So it's like a cat when you try to peek inside of a box.
So we should stab the box.
Yeah, this is not a.
I found ceiling doppelganger.
Nothing good has claws, right?
You can't really see the claws because the hole is not big enough for it actually to reach through. But you can hear basically some hissing.
All right, you come out of there. All right, enough of that. I'll just keep chopping until I can make a big enough hole that either he's coming out or I'm going to punch him in the face when he tries.
When you make a big enough hole, the ghoul sticks his head out and he's trying to bite at you. And he starts basically clawing at it from the inside, trying to get out.
Heck.
That's not a doppelganger.
You plant the hand axe firmly in its forehead, and it slumps forward, with its head hanging out of the wash basin.
Yeah, I need you to adjust my my sheet so it stops just sending it to you.
Well, we saw that one. Your stealth check. I don't know how stealthy it was.
No, my attack roll. For some reason, my weapons are, whenever I make a new weapon on my character sheet, it's just sending them as a whisper to the GM.
Yeah, it's gonna do that for everybody because the sheet is fucked up. It's easy to fix. Just when you make a new weapon, at the bottom of the weapon it'll say macro text ? Hit the question mark and change WGM to EM. Or you can delete the whisper GM.
Yeah, that was a test, so okay.
And also you can remove the last bracket there and the attack notes will go away. Not all the brackets, just the last one.
So there should be 3 brackets at the end, not 4. Check.
Alright, so let's take a look around the room.
In the room, see on this table here, that's a kind of a horrible surgery table. There's looks like a woman in a simple dress of a patient. There are some surgical supplies and other stuff down there. And then there is the ghoul in the wash basin, which see there, yeah, there's a lantern down here shining. Looks like there's a key next to it. Looks like a backpack. And also by the wall is a 6-foot tall standing mirror. And 6 10-foot poles.
A mirror and poles. Alright, Sala, you're up.
We should definitely bring the mirror back with us.
So I go over and I collect the lantern and kind of hold it. Is the lantern lit?
Yes, it is lit.
Okay. So I go over and I check out the key, and slipped it in my pocket. Then I have a thought. I go over to the dead woman on the table and kind of give her a little poke with my knife, and see if anything happens.
You poke her with a knife, and when you do, she lets out a gasp because you've just poked her with a knife.
So she isn't dead.
She's a fresh one.
Are you alive?
I'm gonna walk over. Pretty's gonna walk over to her really quickly and try to use stabilize on her.
Alright, it appears that she stabilizes, she groans, and she looks like she's in a great deal of pain.
Which table is she at? The first one or the second one?
She's at the one by you. She's right there.
Yeah, I've moved, yeah.
You're at the wrong table, Sala.
It's gonna be okay, ma'am. It's okay.
What's going on?
What are the extent of her wounds?
Are they gone?
Who's they?
The faceless monsters?
Probably not.
How do we know you're not one?
I have a face?
Likely story.
Hard to argue with that logic.
My name is Isa Weeds. I was a patient here, and then they came and they took me out of my room, and then...
Oh, stop blubbering.
It's okay. We're gonna take you back to the chapel. There's people there that can help you.
There are?
Yes.
Oh, please!
Yes.
Shorty peers over real quick, close to her, kind of narrows his eyes. You ain't got tinnitus, do you? I hear it's sketchy.
Heidi kind of looks over the woman, kind of trying to, not like look at her, but look over at Pretty Good. Hey, you know that thing you did in the hallway with that lady? Maybe you could try to do a little bit of that here before we, yeah.
You want me to cast heal on the person?
No, the other thing.
Lady, are you a doppelganger? Yeah, my sense motive sucks.
Wait, what?
No?
I'm wondering what he did to a lady in the hallway. Did I miss something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm confused.
Oh, Sealy, I thought he cast like sense motive, and was all like, oh yeah, that's totally like you know.
Sense motive's a skill, not a spell. It's your ability to basically discern if someone seems to be on the up and up.
Yeah,
it's an insight check.
Yeah, basically, as far as Kel or Shorty can tell, she seems to be telling the truth.
All right, then I'm gonna Pretty's gonna carefully pick her up. Like, ma'am, I'm gonna carry you. You be still, and you'll be okay. It's gonna.
Oh,
be
thank you.
It's gonna be okay, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
All right, we should take her back to the chapel, people.
Wait, how did she even get in here?
Doesn't matter right now.
But it kind of does.
She said they took her out of her cell.
We should probably take her back.
The faceless ones, and there's no faceless ones in here.
Well,
There's a bunch of dead ones on the other table.
Yeah, but
We didn't
saw
put
the
him there.
silhouette of a doppelganger coming in here.
Yeah. And there's that ghoul thing that he ate some people, I think.
Sala, why don't you give me a sense motive check?
Okay. Can doppelgangers look like inanimate objects?
Can they
No.
double gang up on us?
But
I'm just saying, there's a giant ass mirror in a laundry. Seems kind of incrudous.
Let's shatter it.
Yeah, I just rolled solid sense motive.
Can I do detect magic on the mirror?
Yeah, you can do a detect magic.
while all this is going around, I'm taking the little step ladder and I'm checking in all the basins.
There's nothing in the basins, though you do see the dead ghoul is wearing a set of purple cleric vestments.
Oh,
I will yank the dead ghoul out and pull off his clothes.
Wait, he's wearing cleric clothing?
What?
Yeah, pretty much exactly the same ones that you found down in the cleric's office.
Yeah,
Did
don't
this
these
guy,
match
like-
the chaplain's outfit?
Is this guy the chaplain? He's a ghoul? That's creepy as hell.
Wow, he really took that whole nourish the spirit, nourish the body thing
Yeah,
to
he
his
did
heart,
the whole
didn't he?
whipping his body into extreme. He whipped himself so hard he's a ghoul.
With the detect magic, the mirror is not magic, but the backpack sitting on the thing down on the table down there is.
I do like an Arcana check to figure it out.
Spell.
So you-
It's a spellcraft check.
Spellcrafting.
At that.
Being useful. Maybe.
Hang on a second. Okay, you can tell that the backpack, definitely magic.
And the spellcraft check, could I get any vibes off of that? What kind of magic?
The magical kind.
Is there anything in the backpack?
Air.
That was going to be my next check.
Inside the backpack is a pouch, what looks like a pearl, and I don't know how to describe this item, but it looks like something you wear.
Well, that's specific.
Like a
Like
necklace,
a necklace, a
belt,
ring.
a crown.
It looks kind of like an object that you strap to your forehead.
Like a phylactery type of thing?
Yeah, kinda.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do a spellcraft on the head thingy. The tiara.
Give that lich a phylactery. Liches love phylacteries.
Yeah. No, it's like that little thing that they wear, like in Israel, like where they roll a little piece, like little verses of like the Torah, and they put it in the.
Yeah, it's Israel and Egypt have the similar,
Yeah.
you know.
It's also an item in Pathfinder too.
Yeah, you can definitely tell that this thing is something called a phylactery of faithfulness. It is a magical item.
Yes.
Rough idea what it might do.
Basically, if you wear this on your head, you are aware of anything that you're about to do which could adversely affect your alignment or your standing with a deity.
Well,
So,
I
like-
don't need to worry about that.
So, like, if you're about to pick up the super cursed sword of Turn Evil Now, and you're wearing this thing, the thing is going to be like, no, don't do that. That's a bad idea.
Oh my gosh. For some reason, I feel like this is something that would be useful for me.
Yes, you do seem the faithful type.
So I think I'm gonna strap the GoPro camera to my head.
And also in the backpack there is a pouch and a pearl.
Do the same checks for the pouch and the pearl.
The pouch is not magic.
And the pearl?
Pearl, totally magic.
Is there anything in the pouch?
Spellcraft the pearl.
You can almost figure out what's up with the pearl, but not quite.
Can I take 20 and do it?
Once you rolled, you can't check again for another day on the same
Gotcha.
item.
Alright, just put that in the back pocket for later then.
Out of curiosity, what happens if we, show the eye that we just picked up the mirror?
I don't know.
The one you just picked up?
Yeah, the eye and the other
The eyeball.
Show it to the mirror, and nothing happens.
Wait. So she's saying that there's like faceless things, and we saw outlines of things. I'm thinking.
I'm just going to take 20 and search the room, make sure there's nobody hiding underneath something or
just, like, point
in a little
mirror?
secret door or something.
Can we point the mirror at different parts of the room? See if
The
we
mirror shows nothing. It shows you, it shows her, it shows what's in the room.
How do we see a freaking outline of a freaking doppelganger on the
That's what I was saying. Oh my god! What if it's still in here?
What if it was the ghoul? He's kind of the same body type and he just climbed into the tub.
Wouldn't he have gotten out?
Yeah, that seems kind of weird.
Well, the stairs were on the outside.
But why would a ghoul hide? All it wants to do is eat people.
Not
To
deserve
ambush
that
us?
stuff.
The woman's like, please, can we go? Please, before something comes back.
Okay. Well, I'm already carrying her, so I guess I'll just fireman carry her back to the.
We let her go?
She needs medical attention.
She needs to, prove that she's not someone who's going to try and stab us in the back. That's kind of consistent in this
We
place.
left a man chained to a wall in the other room. I mean, I suppose you could try to fix her, and if she
not
gets all
sure
weird
that
like
you
the
guys-
last doppelganger.
I'm not sure you guys won't try to stab me in the back. It's called trust, people.
You know what?
Yeah,
If we
but
were
the
gonna
thing
do it, I
is, they're
would've
pretty.
done it last time.
Your trust meter's been a little, off.
Okay, everybody give me a sense motive.
Yeah, crap. Oh, I got a plus bunch on that. Is a +2 versus other humanoids?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so I get a +11. And a +4 to intercept secret messages.
You know what? I'm gonna break the mirror.
All right, the mirror shatters into a bunch of pieces all over the floor.
Oh, come on, that was a pretty
Oh.
mirror, man.
Nothing behind it.
Nothing behind it. And
I am going to pick up several pieces of the broken mirror and find something. That pouch that was in the bag. Is anything in it?
yeah, there are like 3 coins in there.
Oh my god.
I don't know.
Platinum ones.
Need to take this lady to the freaking. This lady needs to get medical attention. Maybe a sandwich.
Well, I take out the coins, put them in my pocket, and I put some of the pieces of mirror in the pouch.
Alrighty.
I say we take this lady and the young man from the other room with us, and we show them to the nurse, and if the nurse recognizes them, we leave them in her care. And if she doesn't, we'll have to figure out something, because we can't leave these potentially dangerous people in with the survivors.
I'm not seeing how this is a good idea, but okay.
I don't necessarily see it as a bad idea either.
You remember Grandma, right?
Grandma died really quickly.
Yeah, because we killed her. So
The woman looks at you. She's like, "Whew, you're killing grandmothers? What?
It's a long
Whew.
story.
Who are you people?
Wasn't
don't
really
know.
grandmother.
Don't hurt me."
She wasn't a grandma. She was a faceless one. We were doing good things. It's okay.
It could have been a grandma. We don't know.
They're faceless ones out there. Oh, please don't let them hurt me. Please don't let them hurt me. And she kind of starts rocking herself while being fireman carried. She's apparently very skilled.
Well,
she's humping him.
Either she is like super freaking good at hiding her doppelgangerness, or she's just a really scared person who needs some sleep or some lithium.
You guys suck at sense motive.
That's entirely likely.
Let's see. I mean, if nothing else, we can just. It gives us more time to try to figure out what's wrong, or if she's up to something. But yeah, let's take her out of here.
Yeah, I can't meta the situation.
Yeah, me either. All right, doofus. You get to come too.
Praise.
Shut up.
Says praise one more time and I'm freaking beat you.
You say anybody sees,
saying
and I'm gonna
praise.
blacken both of your eyes. You ain't gonna see nothing.
Do the rest of you guys want to move up here with us, or you want to stay in the room with the lady in the room?
She's getting carried away. Well, there's nobody in there. Red's by yourself. Oh god, you're gonna get eaten. That's how it works in horror movies.
Okay, I'm gonna try and undo the lock on his chains. Apparently, I am not allowed to roll well.
Nope.
Welcome to my world.
Try the key.
Oh, yeah, the key. Take the key out. Is there a key lock on the chains?
There is.
And
Kinda
I
have
try
it
the
down.
key in it, and does it work?
It does.
Oh my god, I've let him loose. Please, God, let this be a good choice. Now you gonna be a good boy?
Praise. He smiles at you. He's happy and thankful.
Oh,
And he
okay.
goes with y'all.
Okay, so wait, who's carrying the lady?
Pretty.
Pretty, yeah.
Okay. So I'll bring up the rear, ready to shoot anything that might happen in front of me.
Bringing it up the rear. Huh?
Yeah, also, I got a question. Where, according to the map, was the way to get to the cafeteria?
Up and to the east, wasn't it?
Well, it's on the... Basically, according to the map, this hallway would have taken you there, but it's collapsed. Or you can go up through the library and past the administration offices, and there's a way in that way.
The where?
There's no doors here.
Yeah, there's no doors. That's why I'm asking. There was
Yeah,
no possible way to get through.
The hallway where the beheaded and crawling hands were, that way would lead you there, but it is collapsed.
So what? The creepy eye blocking door?
Yes, the creepy eye blocking door.
All right.
Yes.
We gotta like kill the eye.
We've gone this way to help clear out the area for winter, and then we're gonna go off and
I guess
yeah.
we have to stab eyeballs or something. I don't know. Usually
something.
Stabbing stuff usually resolves most problems.
Hey, where's Winter?
She's coming.
Yeah, she's coming. But when you get down there and they see the dude in yellow, they're like, whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking for Winter before I open this door.
Yeah, we didn't exactly want to just bring anybody in.
And her, too, because she might have tinnitus.
Or herpes.
We are not letting one of those.
What?
Those
Why didn't
crazy.
you find the nurse?
Yeah, those crazy cultists are the ones who started the riot and started all this mess, and we are not letting one of those in here.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, he can't come in here. Then creepy guy can go get chained back up then.
Wait, what cultists? You know, maybe you should have told us about cultists.
The ones who revolted, the patients who went crazier and revolted and joined the weird cult.
So, again, the whole Winter thing.
Kind of buried the lead on that one.
Can we lock him up in here then? Chained or something?
Yeah, I mean, there's a boiler in there you could chain him to.
Alright, my wife's at the door. Be right back.
And then, yeah, we also got that lady, though, on his shoulder. So we need your boss before we drag people in your doors.
And maybe the nurse.
In case she's got tinnitus.
What is it with you and tinnitus?
Because she might have cuts and stuff. She got poked with a knife. You get poked with a knife, you get infected, you get tinnitus.
Right.
Okay, I'll wait till Michael comes back. Winter comes to the barricade. She comes out. She, goes in this door here, comes out this door next to you, looks at the prisoner, or not the prisoner, the cultist guy, and says, yeah, we can't let him in. He's crazy. We'll have to chain him up over here so we can't hurt anybody.
And did the nurse come? I want to ask her if she recognizes this woman.
The nurse did come, but give me just a second.
But
I'm waiting for Michael to get back.
Alright, I'm back. What'd I miss?
Nothing. We were waiting for you.
Oh,
Yep.
that's very good.
So-
Thank you.
Yeah, so Winter comes out from the barricade. She says that you should probably, chain up the cultist guy by the boiler. She looks at the woman. Unlike all of you, she aced her sense motive. She suddenly gets very, very nervous and draws a dagger and says, "Drop that woman!" The woman then attempts to stab Michael
Oh shit! I'm
as
back.
her surprise round.
I am
Hooray.
batting 1,000, man.
I think a 20
I put this
probably
blade.
hits.
I squarely on the fact I haven't had coffee this morning.
Yeah, that hits me.
And you take 6 damage. Now roll initiative.
Wow,
God
we are
damn it!
knocking it out the fucking park with these initiative rolls this time around.
How do I always manage to get so high when I most definitely do not want to be this high in the listing?
Actually, you do if you use your bardic performance. You want to be able to put your buffs on before the rest of the party goes, so they all benefit.
Alright. I just.
I am sick and tired of getting stabbed.
We're kind of sick and tired of you picking up and healing and helping the bad guys.
Well, I'm
Just
sorry.
saying.
You didn't recognize as a freaking doppelganger either.
Yes, but I thought she had tinnitus.
Apparently, that wasn't as strong as a very strong conviction. Damn it! Gotta help somebody, and what happens? Gets stabbed again.
No good deed goes unpunished.
Exactly. This sucks. I'm just gonna end up stabbing everybody from now on.
Well, I do the bardic performance and I inspire courage because that worked very well last time. So I'm like, yay, go team!
What did you get, Wyatt?
I got a 10.
Alright, so she is going to slash out at Winter, who called her out because she's pissed. I don't have an icon for Winter. I did not. I'll just put a.
Did you start a performance, Sala?
She did.
Yeah,
I
that,
did.
that is nothing.
I'm
What
inspiring courage again.
I didn't give Winter stats because if I had, I was afraid you were to attack her. But that will stand in for Winter for right now. So she is going to slash at Winter for spoiling her cover.
Well, yeah, you get her, girl.
And she actually manages to miss Winter by 1. Now it is Grumpy's turn.
Grumpy, you better kill this thing.
Fuck it up, son.
Alright, he's going to take a 5-foot step forward. He's going to use a move action to study the obvious doppelganger. So that's going to be +2 and +2. That's a 22 and a 8.
Yeah, you hit. Shorty.
Well, okay, Winter's there, so I cannot get the flanking that I was going to go for, so I will just attack her with the axe.
Well, I'm not holding a weapon anyway, so because I was carrying her.
Oh.
That's why you drag women by the hair.
I
Duh.
know the freaking caveman had it right, dude.
Red.
I'm gonna hex that ass. I'm going to hex that ass and move back a little bit.
She makes her save. Pretty.
Oh, damn. Of course you take a 5-foot step where I'm going to go.
Sorry.
That's fine. It doesn't matter. I'm going to take a 5-foot step backwards, channel positive energy, exclude doppelganger and yellow guy. So Shorty, you get some hit points too.
Hang on just a second. I had that thing where the roll was stuck on my screen.
Yeah, mine too. Just double click on it. Alright, I am back up to full health. Yay! No more tinnitus.
It is Heidi's turn.
You know what? Fuck it. Let's try shooting the doppelganger with a crossbow. Why the fuck not?
Well, good reason would be because you're shooting soft cover.
And it's engaged in melee. It's alright. It's only basically a -8 effectively to your roll.
You'll be alright, probably.
You good. You can still roll a natural 20.
At this point, I'm a cheerleader in the background. If I fail, nothing is lost. And if I
This is true.
succeed, hooray.
This is true.
No, you miss.
Again! Through the other chop this time.
An attempt was made!
Now you're trying to axe her, so she's gonna swing at the guy trying to hit her with an axe.
What the crap?
Trying to get you a splitting headache.
And she's gonna miss horribly.
She does indeed miss. Actually, she stabs into my armor, but
Grumpy.
Okay, 5-foot step forward. Still studied, so I'm within 30 feet now, so it's going to be +3 to attack and +3 to damage.
No.
gonna be one of them days.
Winter's gonna try and stab her. Winter is going to hit. Go Winter. And she's going to do 3 damage. Shorty?
Shorty is going to 5-foot step to here, and then attack with the E-axe.
That is going to miss.
You know, it would be nice if my attack rolls could just go over 10 on the die roll.
Red?
I'm going to ear piercing scream the doppelganger chick.
Does she have to make a save against anything?
It is. I just had it. Where'd it go? 1 second. Fort. Successful save negates the daze and halves the damage.
And what is the save for what numbers does she have to get?
14.
She saves.
God damn.
Should be a 15. Because a level 1 spell, right?
Yes. Or no, it's a cantrip.
She got a 15, so she does save.
Your piercing scream is not a cantrip, I don't believe.
You're right, it's not. I'm looking at the wrong number. Still.
So then, if she saved, roll your damage and she takes half.
Yes. I'm helping.
All right, pretty.
You're helping like I am helping.
I'm going to. I don't know. I'm going to. Oh, I'm going to use my domain ability. For some reason, I'm going to raise my hands in the air and mumble some stuff in
How
some
about
kind of
you
language.
take a 5-foot step first to open a clear line of sight for your archer?
Oh, he's good. Yeah, and then I'll go ahead and rain some lightning down on this thing. So it's a melee touch attack. Yes, range touch attack. So that would be plus dose.
That's going to hit.
Alright, so 16 touch, so 1d6. DC 12 save. No, never mind. Never mind.
Okay. Heidi?
I'm gonna try the crossbow again, as I dance, because apparently I'm real good at multitasking, as by evidence of my amazing rolls.
No.
You shoot yourself.
I'm participating!
The doctor will stare at Shorty. The stare is almost painful, the way she's just staring at you. And then she tries to stab you. Once again, her dagger skids off your armor.
Okay, 5-foot step to my left. And still within 30 feet, so it's going to be +3 and +3 bow shot. So it's a 19 attack and 5 damage.
That's going to hit. She, curses as the arrow thuds into her. Shorty, her eyes are boring into you.
Shorty takes 5-foot step, so he gets a flanking bonus because of winter. Wow.
No. Red.
Boy. Okay, I'm gonna try something. Can I use my spark cantrip at her eyes?
What does the cantrip say?
It's evocation fire. Targets one fine item. Can make an unattended fine flammable object catch on fire. Works as if you were using flint and steel, except you can use spark and for any sort of weather, and it takes much less time to actually ignite an object.
A creature is not an unattended item.
Yes, I realize that now after reading it.
That's what you're gonna do.
Oh shit, I'm gonna take a shot with the fucking crossbow, I guess. Well, what do I roll for that?
Just roll a 1d20 and then add your dexterity. Or your dexterity modifier. You're gonna miss. Because she's in melee, which is -4, and then she's got cover, which is -4, or +4 to her AC, so you miss. Good try, though. Pretty.
Yeah, I am going to just do the same thing and try to shock her again, raising my hands in the sky and mumbling some stuff, and magic happens.
Magic does not happen. The lightning goes right past her. And wait, no, Sala's dancing, isn't she?
Yes, I do get a plus.
Yes.
Yeah, it's still gonna miss.
Damn it.
Yeah, even though it's touch, it still has the same penalties for shooting into melee.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah.
Heidi?
At least you're rolling higher than a 10 on your attack rolls.
2. True.
Sala.
Oh god, I'm sorry. It said Heidi. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Crossbow again. Statistically speaking, it's gonna work eventually. And even if it never does, it's still something. I mean, I'm dancing and I'm giving all the points, but that's about all I can do at this point.
That's why shooting in the fighting in hallways sucks.
Get used to Pathfinder.
Yeah.
APs are notorious for narrow hallways.
It's great for the 300, but not for for us.
That was a good try, Sala. With all the negatives, you rolled a -2, but, at least you tried.
I'm contributing!
Once again, the doppelganger hisses and slashes at Shorty. And misses again.
Skittering off my armor once more. We're playing a lovely game of patty cake here.
It's a nice slap fight you guys got going. She's like, damn you!
I'm going to delay till after Shorty goes.
Yeah, I'll take my attack and take the 5 foot out of the way. Alright. Yeah, once again, +2 to this roll for the flanking.
That is gonna hit.
11 points damage, slashing.
I'm sorry, my cat has decided that we can't play anymore because he must be in front of my screen instead of allowing me to actually see what I'm doing.
And then I will take a 5 foot step over to clear the line of fire for Grumpy.
Okay, so it's going to be +3 and +3 bow shot. So that's a 14 to AC, so that's a miss.
That's a miss.
I'm loving these
Red?
high attack rolls.
You and me both, I finally broke 10.
Red?
Alright, I'm going to get a little dangerous, I guess. Now, I still have more spells prepared, right? Because of my high intelligence, right?
Which
Or have
ones
I-
did you prepare at the beginning of the day?
I think I've been doing it wrong the whole time, is what I'm getting at. I'm not sure. I've never done this.
You have the certain spells that you know. Of
Okay.
those spells, every day you have to pick the number that you can cast. I think with an 18 intelligence, I think you can prepare 2 first level spells.
Yeah, okay, never mind. I have been doing it right.
Yeah, you can prepare 2, and you said that you did Ear Piercing Scream and Burning Hands.
Can I angle Burning Hands so it doesn't catch any of my party? Maybe.
You can actually, well, because of where people are, it would be very difficult here. Actually, you could do this. If you moved with a 5 foot step, you can cast the arc in the following way. Here, hang on. So if you were
No,
here,
that's backwards.
or it's backwards. But it would actually be wider here and so on. But it would go straight down the hallway here in these 3 squares and not hit me or Winter, if that's what your intent is.
Yeah, I'm not too crazy about burning up my party. So let's try that.
Welcome to my hell. Every time.
Yeah, that was
you
the diagram I meant to make.
All I want to do is set me on fire.
Reflex halves it.
Okay, yeah, she makes a reflex save.
So just roll your damage.
I'm helping.
All right, she burns a little bit and she screeches and she's like, "Ah! I don't need to take this indignity. I'm a doctor." Pretty,
Well, I'm going to go ahead and say that's nice. You're not on call right now. Go to hell. And I miss.
Heidi.
God, I keep forgetting that's my name.
Hey, on the plus side, there's no cover because she's not not that close to anybody. Like, you're closer to Red than the doppelganger is, so it's only a -4 for firing into melee. So, your chances are better.
You can totally do this.
I can do it. I can do it. I have the eye of the tiger and the heart of a champion. Let's do this. Give it a roll.
No.
Good try, good try. The doctor slashes out viciously with her dagger, trying to slash at Shorty's face, not his armor. Because apparently hitting his armor is not a good idea.
Not in the face!
Not in the face!
The battle roar.
Apparently his mutton chops are even stronger than his armor.
It's my natural armor.
Shorty.
Sorry, Kel, you get the blockage this time. 5 foot stepping back from my bonus, because Winter never moved to see if we could drag her over. So that'd be a 14.
No, that is going to miss.
Wow. I've had one attack roll today over 10. Or sorry, 2. 2 at all my dice rolls.
So that is a 27 and 4 damage.
See, knew you could do it.
Yeah, it's like when I do good damage, I get a shitty attack. When I do get a good attack, I can do shitty damage.
You saw my attack rolls up there with the 12 damage and a 2 to hit, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Red.
Shoot it with the crossbow.
Now, you guys know you can add weapons on your character sheet, so you'll just have a single macro button to push.
No, that's not going to hit.
No, that's about par for the course for me. D20 save me.
It's par for the course for all of us, man.
All right, Pretty.
The only saving grace is that the enemy has the same shitty attack rolls we do.
Let's try the shock again, huh?
At least I had one hex work
Hey,
tonight.
Look at that.
With the cover and the in melee, that's going to miss.
Damn it.
Her touch AC is higher than a 12? That's poop.
Pretty.
That was me.
Heidi.
Sorry, Heidi.
Sala.
I know. And I was in the middle of sipping some tea. I was actually paying attention this time. You know what? We're gonna try again. I have faith in myself.
Well, you're in the right building for delusions.
I am.
All right.
It is awesome that we have unlimited bolts.
The doppelganger is going to try and make it out this door she's standing next to. So, you get an attack of opportunity as she tries to flee out into the rain.
Okay.
We're throwing bolts out here like it's a fucking John Woo flick. You realize that?
And you are going to hit her, and you are going to punch her in the back of the head. She is going to fall face down into the mud and die.
We can stabilize her.
You know, we don't need your pity fuck, okay?
No, actually, she was down to the point where she was going to flee. and she was trying to flee, and he hit her hard enough that she should have considered fleeing sooner.
In the end, it was the donkey punch that brought her down.
I can stabilize her if necessary.
Why? What is it with you and healing the bad guys?
Well, if we stabilize her, we can interrogate her. And
You do realize that torture is an evil action, right?
No, I just said interrogate. I didn't say torture. I didn't say
It,
waterboard.
in my book,
Wink, wink.
interrogation involves torture.
I just want to tell you right now, she has a bluff of plus 16. I don't think interrogating her is going to get you any useful information.
Nobody is beyond redemption.
Oops, my axe just fell on her again.
No one
As we
is
argue,
beyond
she
redemption.
drowned in the mud.
Yes, this wasn't pity. It says morale. The doppelganger attempts to flee if reduced to 10 or fewer hit points. She was reduced to 10 or fewer. She tried to flee, and then she got hit with an 11. And then with a 9. She is dead.
So I recover 2 arrows.
You recover 2 arrows?
So what did Crazy Guy do the whole time we were fighting?
Peed himself.
Sat there being crazy.
Oh, he's gone. You don't know where he is. He took that opportunity to GTFO.
I thought he would just be sitting there chittering, praise!
He's getting down for real? Getting down.
Well, there's really nowhere he could have gone behind us. Unless he's going to go and try and dig his way through. So either he knows where a secret passage is, or he's back in those rooms somewhere.
So we should go find him.
Or maybe he knew how to get through the eye door.
Mo.
Like-
No,
Again.
he actually did run back to the end of the hallway, and he's trying to claw his way through.
I said we let him, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, it's cheaper than chains. Okay, so Winter, here's the thing. We found another doppelganger.
And we brought the doppelganger here to prove it to you.
And some ghouls. And they was etting on people.
So
When does that get fun?
So we cleared the washroom.
Are you sure that you've cleared it? You don't want to bring back any more of the doppelgangers for us to...
Well, there's some dead ones on the table. You want them?
Yeah.
No, I think we're good. Thanks.
And one of the tubs has a hole in it. A ghoul broke it.
And we need to figure out how to get rid
It
of
was nobody's fault.
the fungus on the door.
Well, we don't know how to get rid of the fungus. We do know that if you try to attack it, it starts screaming really loud, and that freaks everybody out. So I'd like to avoid that if at all possible.
Cover your
Can you
ears.
just open it without attacking it?
No, it's grown into the door and around it. It's basically where door used to be is now eyeball.
What about fire?
Maybe the other eyeball's a key.
Maybe. Here. It digs around the pack, hands it over to Shorty. You check it out.
Okay.
I'm going to ask Winter if she has any more arrows. Because this whole, shoot 7, get 2 back is kind of raining on me.
Winter does not have any more arrows, but she figures with the broken arrows that you've used and the crossbow bolt heads, they might be able to maybe rig some back together.
Okay, so while we're busy saving the day, they can do that.
When Shorty goes to the eyeball, with the eyeball, and shows at the other eyeball, nothing happens. Though it looks like the eyeball, the big one, the big creepy eyeball with a mouth thing, it looks like it's crying,
So we should make it cry more by stabbing
But it's not crying tears, it's crying ammonia, and it smells really bad.
it. Oh, sweet.
Just to add to the what the fuckness.
That's pretty stinky. I touch the eyeball to the other eyeball.
The other eyeball screams out, "What am I become?" But it's not one voice, it's like three voices at the same time, and tries to bite you with its eyeball teeth.
Yeah, we need to kill this thing immediately.
I don't know. We could try, talking to it and healing it and being nice to it. That seems to work out for us.
Yeah, true.
So hang on, I gotta roll the attack as it tries to bite you
You
with
know,
its eyeball teeth.
the one character I make that's actually trying to help people and not be selfish is totally backfiring.
That's okay. I'm like, I'll play a character like many characters I've played. I can totally do this. It'll make it so much easier when I try to play this game. I never have. Totally fails.
Alright, so eyeball teeth takes 8 points of damage out of you, because apparently it gets a good chunk of you. It almost takes a finger as you're holding up the other eyeball to it.
Ow.
God, we're gonna have to call you Lefty.
Oh, what the fuck? Well, I hit him with the axe right in the middle of his goddamn eyeball.
It screeches out.
Take 8 points from me, will you?
You hit it, and your axe. The axe hits, but it feels like almost like you're hitting hardwood instead of soft, squishy eyeball.
Good thing it's an axe designed to hit hardwood, huh?
And it doesn't look like the damage gets through that kind of hardness.
What about lightning?
Didn't
Well-
Winter just ask us not to try and kill the door?
Well, you tell me.
Yeah,
what
the
I'm-
door.
Oh, it bit me.
The door is screaming, and it's like what am I become? What am I become? And also, you two, anyone who's looking at it needs to make the will save.
I tossed the eyeball in its mouth.
The eyeball goes into its mouth and then falls out of its mouth as it's screaming, and the eyeball's rolling around. Like the door eyeball is rolling around, trying to look at you and trying to bite.
Is this a fear thing? Or emotion based? That it.
It's a.
Yeah, but what's the effect? What's trying? Is it causing it through mental effect, or then okay?
All right, Kel, you look away. You can't help but look away. You just do not want to look at this thing. Pretty, you keep looking right at it, and you feel nauseous. You resist the urge to look away. Shorty also resists the urge to look away and feels nauseous.
Can I shock it with my lightning?
Give it a shot.
I remember the last time I tried to look at this thing, and I have stayed around the corner because this is a fucking hideous pile of hideousness, and I don't need this shit.
Yeah, the lightning hits. But it doesn't seem to get through the innate hardness of this creepy thing.
What have I become? What have I become? I don't know. Let's show you. They may have like a freaking draw it a picture or something.
A mirror.
Piece of
He
that
has
mirror.
become cumbersome to this world.
Well, we had a mirror, but then somebody broke
My
it.
dearest friend.
My sweet angel. My sweetest friend. Well, we had a mirror to show what it became, but unfortunately somebody broke it. So.
We've got parts of a mirror, but she's hiding around the corner.
Oh. Well, come here, person hiding behind the corner. Let's show this thing what it
Oh God.
You can always just hand someone who can stand looking at the thing, the mirror pieces.
Oh my god.
So reach in the bag, takes out a piece of the mirror, and kind of holds it around the corner.
Well, since I have no problem looking at this thing in the eye, and I'm just gonna go ahead and grab this shard of whatever, and see you ugly eyeball thing. This is what you've become.
And when the eye views its reflection, it quietly withers away.
Oh wow, that actually worked.
Yep, that actually worked.
Nothing to it.
I told you.
Good thing I broke that so you could take some pieces, huh?
Well, can I heal the door now?
No, the door is gone.
I want to heal the door.
The weird fungus thing had basically fused itself completely with the door, and when you destroyed it's a haunt. When you destroyed the haunt, the door went with it.
So the door is gone completely.
The door is gone completely.
That sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, it means there's an open portal there.
Yeah. So that red thing's
But,
no longer really
The red thing was the curtain.
Yeah, the red thing is a curtain that they're using to hide that from everybody else.
Well,
Eyeball's
now
actually
they need to
there.
barricade that door.
Hey, I know I'm not like an enemy, but I could threaten to punch you if it'll make you heal me.
No, you're good.
Also, you are now level 2.
Because my hand's bleeding,
Oh, we dinged?
and,
Oh God, so many things I'm gonna have to look at and learn.
Yeah.
And now, once you've destroyed that, Winter's like, all right, well, we'll obviously have to barricade this wall
You're welcome.
or this entrance. And thank you. I'm sorry I can't tell you more about what's going on here because I don't know, but I know we can't stay here and we need a way out. All things considered, you are the most able ones here, so if you could find some way for us to escape, some route that doesn't lead straight into the terrible fog, when we get out, I will see to it that the royal accusers reward you well. I mean, please, you have to help us.
Well, we're kind of in the same boat as you, so I don't really think we have much of a choice. But thank you.
Just beyond where that thing was is the asylum entry hall, and there might be a way out there.
Is what does our map from the nurse say?
The map from the nurse says that through where the door used to be will be the admission hall. It's basically the grand entrance area of the asylum. And the front doors, which are right there.
Well, I guess we found a new entrance.
There's a visitor's room, which is quite nearby, some storage areas, some consultation rooms. There's also, if you keep going all the way east, you will hit the southeast corner of the asylum, and then the hallway will go up past the patient rooms, and then to the whatchamacallit, cafeteria. Also, if instead of going east from the admission foyer, if you go north, you'll go into the library, then the staff offices, and the records room. And then if you go east from the records room and such, then you'll be basically just south of the cafeteria.
Well, start off, I'm going to pick our tiny, smaller, non-door eyeball up off the floor gingerly, put it back in its hanky, and, well, no, I'm going to be nice. I'm going to blow the lint off of it, then put it away in my bag. Then I'm gonna look at Pretty and say, Shorty could definitely use some of your skills.
Are we gonna keep going for the day? I mean, because we've kind of burned through a lot of stuff. Homeboy needs arrows. Freaking, I'm feeling kind of tired.
Yeah, I could use a nap.
I'm pretty sure sleeping will not help my arrows.
No, but they can make.
Yeah, but those little, they can make them for you.
Napping's usually a good idea. I mean, I'm okay with going on, but our wizard friend here seems to be a little exhausted.
I think now would be a good place to stop for the night.
Oh, damn. Okay.
It's almost midnight, and unless y'all want to go for another hour, then we totally can, which is awesome. But this would be a good time to take a break,
Okay.
so people can, go hit the rest. Do people want to keep going, or do you want to stop?
I'm okay to stop.
I think it's a good place to call it for the night.
Then that gives us time to update our character sheets. So next time we play, we're all updated to level 2.
Yeah, we can rest and get all of our new spells.
Yup.
Also, during the coming week, you guys should look into making the basic macros for your things. Like for if you're going to use certain combat spells, it'll do damage or add weapons to your character sheets or whatnot, so that you don't have to you can just hit a macro and it'll put up what the DC is and what the damage is.
Yeah, if you just Google roll 20 macros, then they'll have a bunch of advice on how to make them.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you
Or you could always ask in the little group, the campaign forum, and we can, give info on how to write them up too.
Yeah, if you sleep, you gain 2 hit points back too. So,
Yep. 4 if somebody makes that heal check for a big under doctor's care.
Yeah, I could probably do that too.
Or if you've got any spells left that you haven't used, you could probably heal him with them.
Fine.
All right, that'll put me up to full.
Just for shits and grins, everybody give me a survival check.
Does that include my newly leveled up skill or no?
Yeah, go for it.
Now I'm rolling good. Must be that phylactery,
That should be a 13 I have.
I'm wearing a GoPro camera on my head.
You so handsome.
All right, Pretty. With your survival check, you managed to make dinner for everybody, and everybody's very appreciative.
Oh.
You cook the rations that they've got. You do a better job than anybody else in the room possibly could have, including all the survivors, and everybody's very grateful.
I use a special ingredient. It's called fungus and doppelganger.
A fungus doppelgangers too.
Doppelganger stew. You never know what's gonna be.
Ooh, I gotta clear
Or who it's going to be.
Yeah.
Yuck, yuck, yuck.
And just for shiggles, before everybody goes to bed, I'll just do a clarifying channel to everybody in the sleeping area, just in case anybody has any bad stuff going on.
Well, one of the guards had a bad case of crotch rot, which you totally took care of.
Oh, thank you. Just because I care, And I'll do a heal check really quick for Buddy so we can get like his under doctor's care. And yeah,
You're a helper.
You are good. So awesome. All right, thanks, guys.
Huzzah!
Well done, everybody.